Starting and kicking off with this new Porter Robinson single called Cheerleader, the first single from the third album, I think it is, coming out soon from him. It was leaked, I think, by someone, so there might have been a little bit of acceleration of him putting this out, the music video as well, but that could just be me remembering that completely wrong. Please just be prepared for me not loving it, okay? Just kind of warning that I am going to be saying what I think here. I'm not just going to say that I like it because everyone else is saying that they like it. That would defeat the point of reviewing and covering something properly. I'm going to give my honest thoughts here. But anyway, here we go. Cheerleader by Porter Robinson. That is extremely catchy. Just that lead in itself with that synth is very catchy. This vocal already from the off as well. Just got a very clear Porter Robinson feel to it, you know, just brought over from the predecessor, as in Nurture, the album that came before this one, obviously. It reminds me of a lot of pop music that I heard when I was in my, early teens, in the years just before that as well. Early 2000s, well, kind of late 2000s, early 2010s. Super poppy flavour about it, you know. What distinct band is it reminding me of though? It's got a little bit of Block Party about it. That might be a weird kind of reference and comparison, but it does have that little bit of Block Party in it. Two-Door Cinema Club. That's a really good shout. You know, the synth usage of a Block Party with the vocal of a Two-Door Cinema Club just being meshed together here. That's a good shout. Reminding me of the fearlessness and the liberty that I had as a teenager, you know, just not caring about anything, going through life. Every day was summer, just fucking loving it. And that is a really important touch that someone just mentioned. The way that the lead just, takes a little bit of an extra turn at the end there for the outro. Really good. Yeah, I mean, just a lovely track. Got a very summery, poppy feel about it. It's very nostalgic. It's got a lot of nostalgia laced within it, even though it's just come out. It's a very recent tune, of course. Ticking all the boxes, basically, for what it's going for. The vocals lovely. Sweet, kind of cartoonish Porter feel to it that was, nurtured, if you will, so well in Nurture, in that album. The synth is perfect, I think, for the lead that we get there, and the melody that it kind of goes on, the notes that are chosen there, very infectious, very lovely, and again, just summery, joyous, all that good stuff. It just takes you back to fun, lovely times in your life quite readily. You know, you don't even have to try. You don't really have to go out of your way to be like, forcing yourself to enjoy this kind of tune. It's just there, the melody's there, the vocal to match, the production's good as well. There are points where you're like, maybe the sound could just be a bit more realised and have a bit more depth about it, but that's, I think, the appeal with the aesthetic, when it has that little bit more of a distant, airy feel to it, when the lead kind of pierces to the forefront. And it doesn't have that real oomph beneath it, but I think that's the point. It's meant to have that kind of exaltation about it and meant to lift you up, give it that airy feel. Even with that midsection, I quite like the way that the lead line comes in again, a little bit unexpected. You don't quite think it's going to come in, but then, Porter's voice comes back in, and then it just hits you again with the good of that lead line. So yeah, I don't think it's exceptional quite yet. I think there are going to be a fair few other tracks that are better on the upcoming album, and just have that bit more, well, even more of a spark about them, even more of an attention-grabbing feel. But that is good. As an opening lead single to kick off this album rollout for the forthcoming third album from him. It's good, it's lovely, it's sweet, and it's gorgeous. Cheerleader.